Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? Okay, what's up, y'all? So I'm about to do my face. Oh, I done stole somebody hat. I'm about to take it off. I know I look like a straight dude, though. Um, I'm about to do my face and everything. Like, facial routine. So, yeah, like my incense and all of that. What's wrong? Um, how I'm feeling. I think I said how I feel a little bit earlier, but I still feel a little moody, agitated, honestly. Um, and I'm triggered right now. So if y'all know, if I keep going and end up going into flashbacks again, like I warned y'all way in the beginning, if I keep coming back to it, excuse me, don't mind. That's just part of it. But just, you know what I'm saying, don't mind me. I ain't doing it on purpose. But I don't feel like my mind is stable. Like just a minute ago when I was talking to y'all, my emotions were stable. What is my stuff at? Was there another phone down there? Girl, you know that's facing at the wall. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's perfect. Um, See how I can't never stay focused on the subject with y'all? Y'all gonna think I'm crazy as hell. Because I can't never stick on one subject. And as soon as somebody starts talking to me or doing something, I forget it. That's the only thing I do want to say is I keep forgetting what I'm saying. So when I'm in the middle of saying a statement, please don't interrupt me. Because I cannot remember. Like every time y'all do that, I'm sounding like a damn fool. Like I'm trying to do a show. Every time somebody says something to me, I'm like, what you say? What was I about to say? That's too sleepy for that. I'm being made a fool out of on my dang on the show. I want to compare my show to anybody else's show, and all my show look like it's one of them girls who can't talk, can't. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at them the ones we was looking at yesterday, and I ain't trying to be funny, but like I want my show to make sense, not sit there and be embarrassed by. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I be like, every time I be in the middle of a subject trying to explain something, somebody come cut my ass off, and now I can't remember what I was talking about because something's affecting my memory right now. Because I really got ASAP, like I got great memory, but something be affecting my memory where I be dropping it. Sometimes I say it's God because I know when He's doing that. You know, take a thought from you. Don't want you to say it right now. See if somebody else is listening. But then the other times, it's really because I'm half asleep, I'm tired, or I'm overwhelmed, or something's going on, and I can't do two things at one time. Everybody know that. There's not one person who don't know that about me, that I cannot do two things at one time. If I do, it's by the grace of God. He used me at the moment, but I can't do two things at one time. I can't focus on the subject because that's part of I'm overwhelmed. I can't keep the thought in my mind. I have to say it because there's not enough room inside of my brain to hold it and keep it because I'm overloaded, overwhelmed mentally. Um, so, don't know what I was saying. As you can see, I'm gonna have to go back and look and probably laugh at myself and observe how many times I couldn't see. Couldn't remember. You know. And then if you hear like I be saying wrong words and stuff like that, something be affecting me, man. I don't know. It'd be like the first thing in the morning, waking back up to it that make me remember it, and it send me into a trigger in itself. Like when I wake up in the morning and I'm happy and I could do my routine and there ain't nothing that seem like ain't nobody bothering me. Then I'll be good. As y'all seen the other day, like the other days, as you can see, I was doing great when I had a braids in my head, looking ugly every day, not feeling nothing about myself. I wasn't even feeling like crap, but then I do a good job every day. All while I was talking to y'all. But I will also stay by myself most of the time. Now, as you can see, the more people around me, the more I'm not going to be able to think. The more, and that's the odd part. Like, when I'm by myself, my mind's clear. I can think clearly. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I start having people come around me, and it's more people, like, the longer, then I can't think again. So, maybe I need to not have nobody around me. Like, maybe all I can do is just get my immediate care and then sit by myself. I'm thinking of that because when I'm sitting by myself, I don't black out and can't not remember nothing. But all of a sudden, that's when my care was just unstable and they was only doing drop-ins and wasn't nobody staying in doing services. But now that I've been having my stay in, I can't remember shit and I can't do my show. That's bothersome. I can't do it the right way, you know. I was in there with a notebook, writing down everything, doing, y'all remember I was doing all of that. Like, now I'm trying to get back to it and finding it hard to. But I feel like with people, at the same time, they try to encourage you, they try to discourage you. So just pay attention, because that is the type of life I have, and I just have to be honest. I'm encouraged to do this, and I want to do it. I promise to God I want to do this. I want to do a show. I want to do something with my life. I'm tired of sitting in the house and I live a caged life, like a jail life. I don't have one. And I don't have people who make sure that I have one, like, to the full extent, like, where I'm out, I'm having fun, doing something. Like, I don't have fun in my life. I don't, not at all. I have fun. I love praising God. I like cleaning my house, make sure it's clean. But I don't have fun like everybody else do in life. I don't see the happiness, I don't see what everybody else see, and don't experience it, and none of that. So I really do choose to do this. I really do want to do this for myself. But I have to be aware that there are people who are going to encourage me just because they want to embarrass me on here. So they'll encourage me to get on here and do it because they can embarrass me. Or they'll encourage you, you know, when you get the courage. And then when you get the courage, they want to knock you down to discourage you. You know, they encourage you. I'm saying it wrong because, like I said, I still have sleep though. But there are people who encourage you to discourage you. That's what I'm trying to say. So they'll boost you up to go do something and make you feel good about it. And then once you get to it, then either they knew you was going to embarrass yourself, or they ain't embarrassing you. You know? So people, I feel, don't really want me to do this. They really don't want me to be on here. Sometimes you can feel the awkwardness because I'm doing live. Like, it's just not a normal thing to people. Like, I can't really do nothing in life, honestly. It seems like people got a problem with everything I do. And ain't nobody saying they got a problem with this because they really can't, you know. But you can tell that people have a problem with me doing live because they trying to discourage me from doing it, make me lose motivation, bring me down, you know what I'm saying, change my mood about it, change my energy about it. Because y'all know I was like, pump. And I still feel the pump, but my body's just not matching it. It's not doing the same. My body not doing, you know. So, anyways, doing my face. About to do my face. I need to light my incense. That's what I first should have did, so I can block any negative energies, any negative anything. That's the part I want to get to, is the empath HSP part, because once I get that right, then y'all can understand everything else. But I promise you, people gonna be hell-bent, and people been hell-bent for years, honestly. But y'all get it. Hell-bent on stopping me from proving I'm an empath or showing anybody. Like, they've been keeping me hidden. Can't you tell? Like, if you go pay attention, like, a lot of people, if anybody on here that I know or get on here that I know or ever know or whatever, can't you tell they've been keeping me hidden? They had my gifts, they had the knowledge, they had it. I don't want to go deeper into that, but I'm sure it's a lot of people out there who already read about things and know about groups of people and antichrist type, if you study stuff like that, then you'll realize those were the people who were trying to stop God's children. Like they fighting against, it's two different armies, and they're not fighting together, they fighting against each other. So one side is trying to stop the other side, and one side is trying to stop the other side's messengers. And what's crazy is the other side not even trying to stop nobody. Like, this is how I go. The righteous ain't trying to stop nobody. No. But it's actually the other way around. The unrighteous keep trying to stop them. No, the unrighteous keep trying to stop the righteous. The righteous ain't trying to stop nobody. They just trying to spread the word of God and love, and they ain't doing nothing to nobody. But the unrighteous ones are trying to fight the righteous ones not to spread the word and not to share God and not to, change, alert people and send out the messages. That's what's going on. Which in return is going to make the righteous ones fight back for themselves. Some of them won't. Some of them will. I don't know where that alcohol went. So this today is not a facial routine because I don't have my stuff for the first time. Usually my caretaker hand me all my facial routine stuff. But since I keep trying to do my facial routine for y'all, she not giving me my stuff. I'm going to be honest. She's going out the way to make me refer to her to you guys. She's trying really hard for the last 3 days. I've been trying to avoid it because I don't want to talk about nobody. But this is still my life, and they insist that I do so that they can go tell someone that I'm making them uncomfortable because I'm talking about them. But right now, the other technique that people do, when I told you a long time ago, is they turn the water on me so they can't hear me. But they can hear me. The excuse is that they can't hear me. The only thing that I have in my hand right now is my rag, this bucket of water, and a bar of soap. That's not my facial routine. So everybody know that y'all seen that when people bring my stuff out, I have my facial cream, I have my alcohol, and I ask for my charcoal wipes. I don't have none of that right now because I'm talking to y'all. So I just want to let you know that they're going to make me say something about every single thing because they're going to change up how they do my care. But I'm glad for the first three days y'all saw how my care went the right way. And anything else after that is not normal. It's not the same, anything. So I'm glad because this ain't my regular. This ain't how I regularly go. I don't have to ask for every single thing right this second because it's a routine. Jermaine, might have the alcohol?
Yeah.
And that and my bad, and my facial, it was my fault with the alcohol. She handed it to me and set it on the floor. Thank you for the respect. Might have them charcoal wipes. She gonna have to come out here and put my eyelash back on. So, like I was saying, usually my care go a certain way. I have everything kind of set in front of me, so I won't really gotta ask for everything separate one by one. That makes me seem like I'm some type of demander or something like that, and I don't like seeming like nobody's demander. Thank you. That's cool. Thank you. I don't like seeming like nobody's demander or nothing. Like I be demanding people around, so that's why I prefer. And I don't know, cause people be saying I be saying stuff, but I don't know what other words to find. But that I don't want people to. I want people to use their own. You know what I'm saying, brain. I don't want to have to tell them every step to make because then that makes me seem like a bad person. Not because I want to, because the other person making me seem like a bad person because I gotta everybody else, all they gonna see is that she spoiled. She always telling somebody what to do. That's all she good at, is telling people what to do. And she want what she want. And she always demanding somebody around. Like, I had a company, a whole ass home health aid company, right? I hadn't even been good into my 20s yet, y'all. I was still a kid. And they wrote on my schedule, Slave Master Rachel. Slave. And they went out their way to steal that proof back. They surely did. The county DODD went out their way to steal that proof back because I told them about it. Did they care? No, they did not care. The joke with the caretakers was I was Slave Master Rachel. And then they started sending me a whole bunch of foreign black people. Like, for real. Like, foreign black people. Explain that to me. You know, because they really are maneuvering the situation. They've been maneuvering it for a long time. They need people to think the worst of the worst about me. And they provoke me to bring out the worst of the worst of me. That's the only side that people want people to see. Now, they want them to see a little bit of good side so it look normal. But the last thing that y'all supposed to believe, that if didn't nobody mess with me, I'd be happy all day long. Like a perfectionist happy. I would be at peace. You know? So if this was my good side of the road that God gave me, they coming over here and messing it up. They throwing eggs. They breaking windows. You know what I'm saying? Is that if I was wake up seeing perfection every day and feeling perfection, why do you feel you gotta mess it up? Now, I know that negative and positive balanced it out, but you don't need nobody going out their way to bring the negative to you, because it's enough here. You don't got to go through something bad every day. You don't. But it's almost like people, normality, they need the badness, something to happen every day. Drama to happen every day. You know? I have great days when don't nobody go out their way to mess it up, you know, or try to trigger or provoke or do anything like that. I have great days where the sun's shining, even if it ain't shining, it feel good. You feel nothing but positive energies, positive vibes. You feel God, you feel light, you feel knowledge, you feel bright, you feel clear-minded, all of that. And those are the things I love. But then it sometimes seems like there is that positive energy that people need to throw on you real quick. Like, you could be feeling real good and somebody be like, "Ooh, what you so happy for? Oh, she got too much energy. Oh, they trying too hard." Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they trying too hard because you feel good. Yep. What is this? But I have people make me seem like such a horrible person that now I gotta fight for people not to see I'm a horrible person because they doing too much convincing. I wouldn't have to fight if they wasn't, people didn't put stuff in place. Like, she be kicking motherfuckers out. She put people out on the street, but they don't tell you why I put people out my house. She be talking about people be stealing from me. They don't tell you why I say that. People actually did rob me so many times, and the people closest to me, and that's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? So people may talk about me and say stuff as in the fashion. I'm sorry, dang. Could you grab the $2 off my hoodie? They may say things in the fashion like, "Oh, well, I'm a bad person and I'm doing this and I did it," and it may come out negative and it may not be so good, but they don't really tell you why I reacted like that, why I behaved like that, why. It's the why. I was gonna try to see if you can get shit out of Reese cup. Reese cup, y'all. Everybody go get Reese cups. Them bitches brain. I'm talking about, it must be something new about the Reese cups, because I ain't never been addicted to a Reese cup like I'm addicted to it now. Could you grab that energy drink out of there for me, please? I need an energy drink every day, just so I can stay, alert and keep my brain well. Then you sit down. I'm try to wash my face with this on me. With my eyelash hanging off. And no offense, you know, my eyelashes, she did a great job on my eyelashes yesterday. They are the bomb. You know what's wrong though? It's my eyes water. And I sleep with my eyes crack open when I'm asleep. They crack back open. So the water come right out. Tears. I think all my family sleep with their eyes open though. Just about. They really do sleep with their eyes open. Ooh. So, guys, eyebrows coming off. Wait a minute, I know I'm missing something. What is this? Look at that makeup, y'all. It's just I'm tired and I think I'm sitting wrong. I have to take a break. Y'all, I can't do this. I should be working my muscles out right now. Because I got enough pages to advertise too. Yeah, sometimes I close my eyes and I get caught in my thoughts and they come out my mouth. Oops. Thinking to the other places. Did you take my damn cigarette and try to give me a stinking ass no menthol cigarette? See, that's what I be talking about. People be doing, I don't do that exchange stuff just for future reference. What's that word? Start with a B. I don't do that. I don't mentally agree to the game of I do something for you, you do something for me, whether you know you do it or not, you owe me. Like, or I'm not a fan of the even exchange. Niggas don't know you took they shit, but you replaced it with something just in case, or you didn't really take it, you traded. No, I'm not. I don't do that. I don't do that. I borrowed it. Don't take my shit and give me nothing in exchange for my stuff, for real. Not at all. Yes, I got, like I told you about my different personalities. I got a good side. My side, all my sides involve God. I got a bad side, and I got a, I don't care. They all kind of similar, but because it's the same person. But I don't really, I got a couple different sides. I can't even regulate that. But that does not have nothing to do with my pump, because when all sides, I should still be able to be pumped. That is not. I probably don't even remember half the stuff I be talking to y'all about. No. Now I feel like I don't have a brain. I'm trying to go upwards. I ain't feel like y'all was gonna think I was crazy right now, because I don't feel like all of that, then I would really repeat what I'm hearing right now, because I told y'all I have clear audio. Now, part of this could be some slight schizophrenia, and I could just be hearing bull crap, but there's a deeper story to schizophrenia. So those are demonic voices that you hear regardless of the facts. So I hear both sides. So I hear that side, which is left, wrong. I hear right, right, and I hear all of the above, which is spirit, God, and spirit, and knows, holy, Holy Spirit. And that's that simple. But I'm trying to get comfortable enough to start expressing to you what I'm hearing when I hear it. And then you're actually looking at me. So it ain't like one of those crazy, crazy, crazy things. It's just like I'm really hearing somebody and I'm really responding and I'm really trying to clarify what they're saying. So, and hopefully I'll get enough courage enough to do so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, I got my peoples here. So if you see them, good morning. Hopefully they won't say nothing crazy when they do wake up. But hey, it's life, People say the darndest things. Need to glue that back on. So I got. was it. That was that face. Shy. Can you sit this down? You sit this bucket down.
Where's that?
Be careful, don't spill it. You might spill that. Okay, so you didn't spill it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This is my pine, remember? You got my, well, no, not yet. You got my oil, alcohol, pine, and we missing charcoal wipes. But, you know, I'm just using the charcoal wipes right now. For some reason, I can't keep the same products. So, doesn't mean that I'll be using these forever. It means I'm just trying them out and see how they go. So, if I like them, maybe I'll be able to get them. My financials is real low. So, I'm the broker status. So, if I can get them, I get them. If not, I'll be working with the alcohol. Double time. But I'm just trying these out to see what they do for the face, if they help my face out any. I had a few dark spots, and I was getting a little dull. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time getting my arms up right now. I am weak. I was so weak last night, I couldn't even really get back to y'all. Like, couldn't even fight. I didn't feel like fighting to get back to y'all, because I was so tired and weak, and I'm like, ugh, F the world right now. Because I think I'm sitting up in the wrong way in the fashion where I'm not back enough, so it's making me weaker because I didn't get scooted back onto the other cushion. All right. That was that. Let me tell you something. For my fat ass. They'd tell you they didn't talk about me, make me see, but they thought about it and they acted on it. That's how I know how they feel about me.
Who the hell is you talking to?
I'm talking to myself on live because no one's watching me, but I'm talking to live because I'm doing a live show. No, I don't have any friends, but I'm starting a live show, and when I open it, when I actually probably maybe share it, then that might be different, but I'm not sharing it right now. I don't have no friends on Facebook because after people...
No friends.
I had to start over again because it's too odd when people following your page and don't... When 40 people following your page and don't name one of them like your pics. So that's kind of weird. I had to start over. Yeah, like I started a new page and I got everybody that I knew, and then none of them liked my page, so I ain't tripping. Then on my other page, the people that I knew and the people I didn't know didn't like my page, so I canceled that one out. And then on the other page, it's the same thing. The people I know don't know. I got a few people that I know, but more people that I don't know, and they like my page a little bit more than the people that they don't really like it either. It's almost sad. Getting told on, y'all. Right now, as we talk, I can feel it. I'm getting told on. That I keep going into these attacks and sound like I'm talking about this person. Oh, it's called RESPECT. Let me ask you something, Nuka. Give me my damn cigarette. Give me my cigarette before
This is my cigarette.
What cigarette? That's a Newport.
Yeah, I had this last night.
No, it's not. You traded me with this stinking ass cigarette.
Then I had this last night. So you want to work on
I'm about to find out what you had last night.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, I still don't believe your ass.
Yeah.
I don't, because I had like 2 or 3 in here, and where the fuck is this sitting over here by me like you trying to trade
That's
me?
That's mine. Move. Put that
I'm about
back.
to throw this in the garbage.
Put that back.
Nah, forget that.
Some crazy ass.
Man, you just knocked my nose ring off. You just made me knock my nose ring off. Look.
Those noses right here.
No, it's not. It's on the floor.
Where?
I'm just playing with you. I thought it was on the floor, though.
Look at you.
I couldn't see it no more. I was trying to pick it up, and I
Well,
couldn't
good morning, Rach.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to light some frankincense. If you say one wrong word. Say nothing about my God, though. I don't. Alright. What time is it? It's 8:23. They ain't coming till.
What did she say?
No, this is what I said. I can't reach to you. This is a comment. Yeah, I was looking at you like, is you go? My arms. I'm done with this stuff. I mean, this bad shit. Real bad. Now I have those instance leads. I need to light them before I start getting attacked by negative and y'all start seeing the devil come out of me. I don't want to feel that. I do not want to feel what I felt yesterday at all. At all. It was a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling when people make you feel stupid or embarrassed or bad or guilty or like you feel like you're doing something wrong. I'm allergic to evil shit. It make me break out in hives, and I get to screaming and yelling and I can get like a lion. No, that's the wrong word. You know, fire breathing dragon. All my words hurt after that. Come out with force. What you say? What you say? Because it's really like a talk. Like I'm supposed to be talking to y'all. That's why it's like mixed between reality and this. Because I'm really supposed to be talking to y'all in a session with my show. But I think that people think it's supposed to be like, hey, well, you ain't even talking to us. What's up? What's up?
Oh, I thought about it. Like, why did I get my sister some money yesterday?
Don't start talking about no personal conversation on here with me. Y'all be
And
trying.
she
I'm
ain't
telling
give
you
me
right
shit.
now, I'm
Oh
not
my
erasing nobody's personal information because I keep letting them know I'm doing the show and they keep going out their way to mention personal information about themselves. Y'all better not come with no civil shit.
Yeah. Shit, go get that back.
For real, they be fighting me. People be fighting me so hard. I don't know what to expect. Next thing I know, my page gonna be blocked. Talking about. I remember I was just on Instagram and I posted the same thing I posted always, and then you know what came up? Something about bashing people. Like saying and bashing people. So that's just how I know that people, because I be seeing all of people's stuff. I see people's stuff. People be out there doing some crazy stuff, and ain't nobody saying nothing or reporting or doing anything. Somebody puts the report on my page, but they don't call the people, the authorities, when somebody say somebody doing something to them. Y'all is too much for me. Too much me and too much for me and not enough. Not enough for me at the same dang on time. So, and I'm just saying, it wasn't even it was a picture and a post. So I'm trying to figure out who got a problem with what I posted, because they don't like my page. I got a problem with people following my page and don't never liking nothing. That's like stalker stuff. That's crazy. Like, I ain't no celebrity, so that's crazy. If I was some type of celebrity, that'd be different for a group of people to be following me and not liking me. But since I'm not, I can't understand. But anyways, frankincense. Can you crack the door or the window so we can let it out? Oh, there's my other negative energy. Y'all guys, I gotta show y'all this. There's a lot of negative energy in here right now. Let me show you where it's coming from. Couldn't figure it out. It's a couple things. Did you open up the back door? You didn't. The doors unlocked. The windows closed. Yeah, let me show you. See my peace water up there? I can't even get y'all close. I don't know if you see the peace water right there. It's like the white glass thing right up under that bright light. And then over here, you can see the peace water right here, next to that little robot in between the, let's see it right there by the diamond. They are so dirty. Little flowers. Yeah, dirty. It's like bacteria in a glass. So I'm about to ask for those to get changed real quick. I gotta get my boo up so she can come do my eyelash. Y'all, these is so the bomb. But guess what? My eyes be watering real bad. So I lost a little bit of one, but you can't even tell. I got my eyebrows back. Alright. Alcohol still here. Okay, so that's got to go there. And I think I'm gonna have to use my phone today because my laptop is put up. Alright, y'all. So I'm about to go see if I can find a daily. Remember, I always talk about my daily Bible scriptures. If I could find one, because I had reset my phone, so I don't got, because usually I have a Bible everywhere, but I don't got one on here. So what I'm about to do is Google it. I didn't even mean to say that. Pull this thing. I'm not gonna be going anywhere today. It doesn't seem. I don't have any bus fare, y'all. Verse of the day. I need to turn on my music too. That's gonna help me. My music, my meditation. When I don't do these particular things, I wake up very disturbed in the morning, bothered, angry. I need to light my incense. I need to thank God, say good morning, God. I miss that too. And I need to turn on my morning meditation music or either my morning mix, my morning motivation mix. You know, and it helps me to begin my day in a positive manner. You know, it's like can't nothing bother me. I be so up on cloud nine. I just be so happy, you know. And I feel like I'm getting there. I can get there today, you know. I feel, even though it's a little dreary and it's rainy outside, it's definitely the sound of raindrops. And if I don't try hard, who gonna try hard for me? Exactly. Just like that. Straight like that. One minute they be like, you ain't trying. The next minute they be like, you're trying too hard. You like,
Where you at? I don't see you in a live.
yeah, you can't find me. I'll make sure you can't find me. Yeah, I ain't ready for all that. You all remember, I ain't ready for all that. Oh, thank you. Put the water in them now? Oh, I didn't see you come grab them. Yep, the peace water's clean. She got the peace water. So it's about to be feeling better. That's probably why I feel good. Ain't that crazy? Could you tell? Did you just observe what just happened? You just clinked that peace water and my energy went up. Like, I don't know if you even noticed that. I didn't even notice you moved them yet. I didn't even know you poured them out yet. But all of a sudden, you ain't hear me saying, I feel it. I feel it. And then you come in here with these peace waters all remade. It's the peace water. It's a beautiful thing. Like, energy. God is energy, and water holds energy. There is energy in water. There's electricity in water, right? Yes, it is. Need to... Can't wait till we break down and I can remember to talk to you about it. And I can break it down, I mean. Sometimes my conversation is so random, and then sometimes I thought we put this stuff up. I'm tripping. I'm like, keep looking at it. I'm like, I ended this. This is, yeah, I'm done with this. This alcohol. I'm gonna grab this tray. Thank you. Oh, there go the insert. It's down. I did that. I did it. By ace. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I had to burn the house up. Ow, I'm burning myself. Hey, you got a drop left in here. This up. Sorry, my cigarettes is burning. In front of y'all. Remember what I said? Don't smoke cigarettes. Do not smoke cigarettes. I don't condone it.
Let me broadcast my motherfucking speakers. Who got a nice $80?
So like, I don't even know when I'm, you know, cause I'm not directing nobody in the, you know, direction yet. It's not time. I will be shortly. People can find it if they want to, because like I said, somebody found this. I don't know how, and if you gotta have my name to find it, then somebody then tried to spread the word before I wanted to spread my own word. So, you know, I say that's the whole point of you being, is to talk. 1 minute you don't talk enough, then the next minute you talk too much. Whew. To talk about life, what life consists of, life's problems, life's ups, life's down. And you know, like I said, I had it all laid out, and I do better with my notebook. I surely do. So, as y'all see, I did my facial routine, cleaned off, got my receipt, and I sound like I'm repeating the same thing again, because I was supposed to be going to the Bible verse. But I'm good, glad that, that if anybody does watch this, I'm glad that they are watching it because, you can just kind of see the phases of me, phases of my life, my mentals, my emotionals, my ups, my downs, my goods, my happies. But what I really wanted to revolve around is God. That's the most thing. That's all I really want to do is be able to freely praise God. So take the shackles off my feet so I could dance. I don't want to be held down where I can't praise or where I can't love or where it's a problem. This is my norm. This is what I do. So, Bible verse today's Bible verse is, excuse me, because somebody's saying, in the background. I'm just playing with y'all. But verse of the day for Thursday, November 7th is, and I'm gonna say 2019. We wait for the blessed hope of the glorious appearing of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ. We wait for the blessed hope of the glorious appearing out of our God and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I think basically what that's saying is we waiting on our beautiful God, our Savior and Jesus Christ to appear. But remember, you got to, okay, if you remember this part in the Bible, and I got to start really, like I said, reading my Bible better. And but in the Bible, they talked about after the crucifixion of Jesus, um, he came back in spirit, not in flesh. So he appeared, but those who knew him and those who were faithful, or those who recognized him, who knew who he was, not even just faithful, but those who knew who he was, they knew who he was even after he passed. And when he came back in spirit, they could see his spirit manifest through people who were around them, walking next to them. The things that he said to them, they knew his characteristics. So even though he didn't have the same body and he was in spirit, they knew when they were talking to him. So we got to remember that when it says appearing, that you will not see him in the flesh, you will see him in spirit. And before, like us, before we were flesh, we were spirit. So spirit comes first. um, and it is still, and if you're in spirit, a spirit cannot die. A spirit just is. Can't get rid of a spirit. Okay, so here goes the thoughts on the verse. Those are my thoughts. Here goes the thoughts that come with it. One way to view our lives is to see them as a wait, long or short. We live in anticipation, waiting for our blessed hope. This hope is rooted in Jesus' promise to return, but more than just his return. Our hope is rooted in his glorious appearance as our Savior. On that day, our trust in Jesus as Lord will be validated and our highest dreams realized. So I'm already there with the highest dreams, things realized, but just, you know, want to wake everybody else up. Okay, so this is the prayer that goes with this daily verse, which is glorious and faithful God. Thank you for sending Jesus the first time to save me from my sins. Please strengthen me as I wait for his glorious return so that I can live and victoriously now as I will with you in the future. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Selah, Selah, Amen. Must I say. Yes. Okay, so that was the Bible verse for today. And you want to do a quick daily horoscope. This one's going to be random again. I'm not going to the ones like my apps or anything like that. I'm just Googling a random horoscope site. I'm going to pick a random one. I don't know what it's going to say. But let's go here. Now, this is something I've never seen. This is different. Daily horoscope. Feel good and be in the know every day. Yep. Okay. So I don't know. I'm going to read this just because it's here and it says general. So it says, we are tempted to dream bigger, say too much, and promise more than we can deliver. The interesting Pisces moon reflects on the river of dream amplified. Okay, so let me go find my. So y'all, okay, here I'm gonna read my Taurus side first, and then I'm gonna read my Gemini. Okay, so my Taurus says rapport. I don't know what that means. Rapport. With a dear friend or loved one may go through some unexpected fluctuations today. If you have grown accustomed to the two of you being consistently on the same wavelength, it may be unsettling to suddenly find that you are out of sync. It could even cause you to worry about the solidity of the relationship if you take things too personally. Yes, I mean, and what's crazy is I know that y'all been hearing me discuss this take personally thing and all of that this whole time. So that is the biggest keyword this actual month is take personally. So anyways, but if you can transcend that fretfulness, it's possible to seize this opportunity to recognize each other as individuals in your own right. Trust that you need not be mirror images to be kindred spirits. Now that goes all with me because as an empath, what we do is we mirror people. We mirror them. We mirror things. It's not on purpose. It's just the spirit. It's the energy, and that's we pick up on other people's vibes and energies and characteristics and tendencies, and they just we mimic them by accident. It just that's we're receptive, and also one of the things that I have an issue with the people who are around me is that they take things too personally. It becomes not about my traumas. It becomes not about what I've been through, my stress, and it becomes about them. And that means just taking things too personally. I can go into an event. I can get to, going having trauma, PTSD. I could be, and then people are like, well, she be talking to me this way, or she be talking about me, she be trying to talk, or I don't like the way she be talking about, like they take it in too much for themselves. So I think that is significant to my life. I don't know, the only, my family or, the people who I care about, these are, I can see it going there, because this is an issue that I have with people who are directly in contact with me on a daily basis. So that one, I think is on point. Let me see. But basically it's saying that if I could transcend, if I can change the way that I feel inside, which you guys have been seeing, it's like my scaredness, my paranoia, my worry. If I could change those things, then it's possible to seize this opportunity to recognize each other as individuals, which I do, but I gotta keep bouncing back and forth. I recognize people as ooh, that stinks. I'm telling you, that instant be touching that ashtray and it stink. It get that burn and it stinks so bad. But is that I'm trying to make a change inside myself, but I can't just make a change by myself. Everybody else got to make a change towards me. Like if I'm making a step to be better and understand things better and deal with people better, even though I have the scars, it's like me dealing with my own scars, but still dealing with other, accepting other people. But it's not a one way street. People have to learn to be able to deal with my scars and the things that I'm going through, or my they have to be able to deal with what I have on me, my problems, my stresses, just the same way. And they have to learn to accept who I am, you know, and vice versa. So I do believe that I have to let go of some things and be able to be just a bigger person. Don't let these things bothering me. Rise up above it. Transcend. Rise above it. So that is my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm doing this for myself. And for other people to be able to know me better, if anything, so that people can make the right judgment and not the wrong judgment on me, personally, because sometimes when you open up a book and read it, it don't got nothing to do with the title. Sometimes, so you can't judge a book by its cover, because just because the cover say butterflies and bills, it does not mean that it's necessarily butterflies and bills. It could, you gotta read, you gotta pay attention to find out what the book is actually about. So next, I'm doing my Gemini. Now that's Taurus, remember? So Taurus is like, where is this at? Taurus is like my light, like that's my sign, but it's a light sign. I'm more of a Gemini because my birthday is the 21st of May. Gemini, you are clever and adaptable enough to sail through life's ups and downs. However, accepting the fact that unforeseen trouble could pop up, do you hear this? Could pop up like a rough wave at the random point. I've been saying random. See, these are keys. Just remember the words that I use, and I repeat to y'all all the time. And for some reason, I'll be forced to repeat them repetitively. And then we turn around and read something that confirms it. It's called confirmation. At any random point along your journey is not easy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me read that again. You are clever and adaptable enough to sail through life's ups and downs. However, accepting the fact that unforeseen trouble could pop up like a rough wave at any random point along your journey is not easy. But when pursuing your aspirations, there is no way around the fact that an absolute guarantee is not possible. Deep down, you sense that all growth involves a certain amount of risk, and you are ready for the adventure. Yes, that's why I'm doing this, because I'm ready for the adventure. And I know, it takes risk. And just like I said, I need to transcend. So growth involves a certain amount of risk, because it might go good, it might go bad. Author John A. Shedd wrote, "A ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for." And I definitely get that. Let me come out of this. So, I understand that a ship in a harbor is safe because it can't be touched. It's out of the way. It doesn't have to worry about the rough water or anything. It's not going through anything. But it was not built to sit in the harbor. It was built to handle the rough waters, and it was built to be put out there, and to be used. And I'm going to bring that and stop talking about a ship now. I'm going to talk about the messengers of God and God's children. We're safe in his shelter, but some of us were meant to get out there in the field. Like, we were created to do work, just like that ship. It was created for a certain reason, to be used for a certain reason. So just like us as vessels, a ship is a vessel. We are vessels. We were created to be used for a particular reason. Now, we may be safe, untouched, and staying in the cut, but that's not what we're here for. We meant to do work. We meant to get out there and do work. And when you get out there and do work, you take chances, because things could go wrong and things could go right. you know. So y'all guys, that was my little introduction for the morning time. And I know I still did not one thing that's coming through my brain, and it's weird that I'm not forgetting this. I still didn't explain the ocean breeze, the blackberry, frankincense, and myrrh incense. Yeah, I mean, I gave you my explanation of the frankincense and myrrh incense, but I did not give you the actual book version. So as I'm still preparing myself for the day, I'm gonna take a couple-minute break, and then I'm gonna be back in a little bit. So hopefully I have my eyelash fixed and a wig on, but I kind of might want that done in front of y'all. So I'll see y'all in a minute.